So we meet again. Aha. How's it going, everybody? My name is Waddles. I hope you're doing well. I have named tools today. I didn't know what to do with the names of the people who gave me this suggestion, so I have them on nuggets here. I have James Calderon with the bow, named Bullseye. Then we have Frankie S. with the shovel name, which is Silky Smooth. I liked that. And then finally, Mike Jensen with the fortune pick name, which is Luxury. But you can see that there's no name on it because, look at this. If I'm going to change the name, it's going to cost 39 levels, and I still need Fortune 3 on this pick, and Efficiency 5. So, yeah, that's what I would name it. I hope you're doing well. Anyways, I think it's time we get to work because I have 2 projects for today's episode. So we'll start off with this project right here, the smelting room that we did last episode. I really like how it has turned out, and I finished up the furnaces in here, so 21 auto smelting things. I've been running one of them, doing a bunch of kelp. I really could split this up into separate spots, and, it would be a little more efficient. That's the point of this whole thing, but it looks like I'm almost out of fuel here. So that's been going, but I have an idea. So as I smelt things up, like all of this kelp, I'm going to have to, cart it over to the storage room because it doesn't stay in here. And this is a lot of kelp to move and would be a lot of stuff to move. So I figured we'd add this in. I'd like to have a dropper shoot things from this chest that's up here down into a water stream and send it all into our storage room right over here. So off camera, I did add these sticky pistons in, kind of like how we have the furnaces over here. And yep, we'll just shoot everything over, and it'll be in this chest for me to pick it up and sort it. So yep, that'll be that. I already almost have it finished. I just need, I guess, a tiny bit more ice here, and then I have to go back in and, make that dropper automatic. But yeah, that'll work, and then I'll have a wall in here so I can't even see what's going on, and things just kind of randomly appear into the chest, so I can sort it whenever I want to, which probably, knowing me, won't be right away. It'll probably be a little bit later, but, yep, that's the whole point of this thing. So I thought this would be a nice thing to add in. I kind of mentioned this at the end of the last episode, that I was thinking about doing something like this, but I didn't say what it was, so we need that there. We don't want it going that way. Nope. And I just realized I'm gonna see that little hole down there. Maybe I want to go ahead and, fill some dark oak in here, just to make it look a little better, because I'm gonna definitely be able to see that. Yep, I need dark oak in here. Okay, so this is all set up now. I did the dark oak in the hall, and it's all covered, so this is what I'll see from over here. I'll probably add, something right there eventually, because it's kind of a waste of space. Maybe I'll do, like, some extra chests or something. I'm not too sure. I don't really have much of an idea, so if you have an idea, tell me what I should put next to it. But back over on this end, we need to do a tiny bit of redstone, so we'll just, I got rid of all of my building blocks. Luckily, I have some here. So we'll jump down, and I need to make, oh, you know what? We might want to move this one lower so I have some more room, because with how I do my automatic droppers, I won't have enough room. It's not a big deal. I have some iron. I can just do 2 hoppers. It'll make the clicking a little farther away anyways, so I guess that's a plus. I really am not a fan of the whole clicking thing, but it is what it is, right? I could do a bubble stream to just drop things down, but I like the idea of a chest. It's a whole lot cleaner. So let's go ahead and break these out, and I'll move this down, and I'll get up get a little circuit in. Oh, yeah. I'm picking everything up because I'm standing right next to it, but it's working now, so I'll show you the circuit real quick. It's the same one that I used over on the Guardian farm, which I still do need to completely finish up. I've been lacking on the whole hopper thing. We're just going to completely conceal this thing in, but what's going on here, I can't show it off if I'm trapped, but we have the repeater and a dust going into this comparator that goes into this block with the redstone dust, and there's one back there. And then this block is over here to help power this thing. So everything should be getting shot down as soon as it gets into that chest. But again, I need to get away from it or I'm going to pick everything up. So that's the start of today's episode. Now I need to go over to the mesa biome to collect up some terracotta. Oh, I got rid of all my cobble. Guess diorite's going to have to go there. But I need to go all the way over to the mesa biome, which is pretty far, to collect up... Hold on. To collect up terracotta for this next project. I did dig out a little bit of a space for it right over there. We can't really see it, but we'll see it in a little bit. So I have a journey. I need to go get my map and everything. Does this work though? Oh yeah, it works perfectly. Okay, cool. So yep, mesa time, travel time. I really need to stop and get some more ice too, just in case I need more ice. Because for this project, I definitely will need some, so I'll try to remember that as well. Okay, so I made it here, nice and safely. I need to now farm up tons and tons of this stuff, and also some orange sand. I think I need some orange sand for the project that I'm going to do as well. I haven't really explored much of this mesa over here, but I did find a spider spawner right there. No, I didn't find this just now. I found this probably the last time I was here or something like that. But, yep, that's there. So, I don't know. I kind of want to do something with it, but at the same time, I don't really know, right? Like, it's so far from my base that it might really just not be worth it to do anything with it. And it, you know, it's probably way better to just find one near my base or something. You know, I could probably just dig up this orange clay because I need orange anyways, so maybe I'll try and, like, focus on that instead of just getting the plain one. I'll get this stuff. And then I'll stop at the ice biome thing. There's a frozen ocean nearby on my way home, and then I'll probably be back after that. Oh, I see a chest. I need to check it. Definitely not what I'm meant to be doing, but I can't resist, right? Oh, there's two. There's one over there and there. Okay, so what do we got up here? Anything good? Oh, a golden apple. That's kind of cool. Then what do we have down here? Ooh, a diamond. That's very, very cool. I'm going to run out of space, though. I might have to come back for this stuff. Yep, I'm probably going to have to come back for this. I'll just leave this here, and I'll come back for it later. But I'm bringing the diamond, and I'm bringing the apple. Maybe I'll move it to the shore. Okay, I'm back where I live, but one more final stop before we start the project, and that is here in the tree farm. This is the progress that I have so far. It's coming along pretty nicely. I've hit a few caves, but they all connect to my strip mine, of course. But yeah, I've got most of it dug out now. Definitely over halfway, you know, almost 3/4 of the way done, or maybe even 3/4 of the way. And, yep, I'm using this now for farming wood, but I am kind of having some second thoughts about this, and almost considering making it larger, because look at how these leaves fill in. Like, this is all, you know, like, kind of filled in, so that's not really a problem, but if I'm trying to stock up on saplings, it could be a problem. So, either I make a farm somewhere else for saplings, and this is more for wood, or I extend this room, and if I was going to extend it, I want it to be a square, so it would be like 3x3 in terms of chunks, because this is 2x2. So I don't know, something I'm thinking about, but we're going to be doing some other stuff now, and we'll come back to the tree farm. Okay, so I've been delaying, but not intentionally, the project. Now we're starting it. Today we're going to start what I'm going to call Project Pumpkin Pie. So, it's October, right? The spooky time of the year, and I don't have anything in here that's festive, right? And, fun fact, I love Halloween. That was probably my favorite or second favorite holiday growing up, and yeah, there's nothing in the world that shows that. So, today, Project Pumpkin Pie begins. We need an automatic pumpkin farm, another egg farm that'll be under the water, and then a sugarcane farm somewhere too. All automatic, so I can fuel myself with pumpkin pie instead of fish. Fish isn't really cutting it anymore. It seems like I need to eat a whole lot, and yep, just not a big fan of that. So I figured that this would be a fun little thing. I think we can get the whole pumpkin farm in today. It's pretty basic anyways, but I was thinking for the floor of this thing, we'll do acacia wood, so tons of orange, right, in this build. And then for the walls, we'll do orange, or red sand, excuse me, I guess. And then for the ceiling, we'll do orange glass and some orange terracotta. Now, we won't be able to go in this farm. We don't really need to. It's going to be automatic, but we can see in it. I like being able to see inside of my farms because sometimes I try and make them look nice, right? And that's what I'm going to do here. So I'd love to be able to see inside of it. Now, it's going to be super, super orange. So that's going to be interesting, but I'm totally okay with that. I think it'll look kind of cool. So the walls are going to be here. We're going to throw in all of the building before we do anything with the redstone, but we'll have pumpkin farms kind of marked out here. They're in a 5x9 area. There's 4 plants in that area, so we'll have so we'll have 24 plants in here, and then I can expand it downwards if I need. And so first I need to get in all of the walls and the ceiling. I grabbed some sand from the desert nearby to smelt into glass, so that's going in the smelter building. And yep, so I just kind of really have to fill everything in. I should have enough for everything. I farmed up tons of acacia in our new tree farm, so that should be good, and I'm not going to waste any blocks. Where I don't need, or where I won't see things, I'll fill in with cobble because I just don't want to waste any. Okay, so it's time for observers and all of that type of stuff. So let's see. I need 24 observers total, which, you know, it's a lot, but it's not that bad, I guess. I'm out of cobble now. On a side note, though, the room is set up very, very nicely, in my opinion, because when I'm making tons of redstone stuff, I can just, like, you know, reach right over and grab whatever I need. It's all, like, right in front of my face, and that was kind of not intended, right? Like, I was just kind of setting up the room and placing, you know, items wherever I kind of wanted, but now I have redstone and cobble right there, and then usually I have wood in my inventory, so it's all really nice, and it kind of worked out. I need smooth stone, which is right here, because we need lots of repeaters for this design that I'm doing. It's a very, repeater, what's the opposite of friendly? Like, consuming design, right? There's tons and tons of repeaters, which is really the only negative to me, but it's really not that big of a deal. Let me show you what I have going on out here. Here is the box that I've created. Tons of mobs in it because I didn't light it up. I didn't grab... I mean, I have torches. Torches will work for now. But here's the orange box, right, with all of the mobs in it. That's that's kind of funny. But our entrance will be down here, at least for now. I'm going to need to clear this out somehow, because I don't want creepers blowing up my work. Creepers are the bad part. I guess that's a good sign, though. I have lots of caves lit up, right? And the trident will help me out. But it seems to return to me really slowly sometimes, which is quite odd in my opinion. I knew I should have lit this up before I walked away from it. That was scary. Okay, so let's set this up. I need some dirt to plant the plant, and then it'll grow on this block right there. And then I need a piston facing into the block and an observer also looking at the pumpkin. So when it grows, it gets harvested. Then behind the observer, we need a little observer stabilizer. So we need a repeater there and a repeater there with 1 tick. Then we just need to take redstone and run it into a block that sits right behind the piston. So this thing will work every time a pumpkin grows. The piston will harvest the pumpkin, throw it at this wall, and fall, or the pumpkin will, and it'll go into a water stream that'll have set up. Nope, not there. Right there. And then we'll take ice wherever this water ends, so right here, and we'll put an ice and then a sign on it. Eventually, we'll have acacia signs. Dinnerbone was just teasing that on Twitter a little while ago. Then we'll grab more water and start the whole thing again, right? Like, we'll put another piece of water there, and it'll go almost to the edge. So then we'll put an ice and a sign, and then we'll have water down here to push everything over to one corner, which will be over here. Then I'll do like a soul sand lifting thing. Now, because of how I'm doing this farm here, I'll be able to kind of double these things up, meaning I can have a piston facing off of this block, and I'll be able to do a repeater going like this, right? So it's just mirrored, right? And so I can kind of save tons and tons of space. Do I have an axe? Yeah, I do have an axe. So we'll just kind of wire everything up all together, and there shouldn't be a problem with any of it. I tested it out a little bit, and then over here we'll just kind of, share this line again and do the same repeater thing with observers kind of facing, the other way around. And yep, so that's what I'm going to do. And then I think I'll go in here and I'll put a light there and there and there and there. I'll do it with sea lanterns because I have so many sea lanterns, so might as well use all of those up, right? And then I'll put an acacia trapdoor over it or something like that. Yeah, so here is one complete tile of this farm. Let me finish it up right here. That goes there. Piston goes there. So that's the whole thing. Of course, I need to plant the plants, though. And then back here, I just kind of have this extra space. I'm not sure what I'll use that for. Yeah, I don't know. And then I'll kind of mirror the thing, so I have, 8 on each section here. 24 total in here. So, it's definitely time for me to go ahead and grab the lighting. I'll put that in first, and then go ahead and make some progress on the farm and throw it in. It's a lot of repetition, so I'm not going to show it all, but hopefully we'll be able to finish all of it today. I should have all of the materials. It's not that resource hogging, right? It's just the repeaters and then the pistons, I suppose, because of the iron, but I'm doing okay on the iron. Oh, and I almost forgot. So in the middle, I have the chance of items getting thrown, straight across this tiny little gap right here. So, to prevent that, I'll go ahead and do some glass panes like this. So, then the pumpkin grows, and it should get thrown over into this pane, and then it should just fall right down into the middle there. So, that's how I'll be doing that. I might just run it straight across the whole middle of each row, but I'm going to wait to put it in because I have this room as only 2 high because it really only needs to be 2 high. Technically, it only needs to be 1 high, but, yep, this is how I'm doing it. So I'll put the panes in last, but that's how I'll prevent things from getting thrown way too far over. I could do fences, but I think the panes might look nice with the glass above it and might kind of make the things almost disappear. Okay, so I have everything in. I never know how to do these redstone episodes. I feel like I should talk about it step by step, but at the same time, I feel like that's really annoying to watch me try to do redstone and dig and everything. But what's going on over here is this. So we'll go down there in a minute, but this will be our collection bin. I'll have a bubble column going up, and again, we'll go down there in a minute and check it out. But I'll have a bubble column coming up and moving all of the pumpkins into a hopper, and then I can access everything from here. So this will be kind of facing the storage building. Eventually, I'll have a path probably coming over to this thing. But I could always change the direction. It's really not that hard. But down inside of this thing now, what the? Down inside of this, I have tons of observers and tons of pistons. Lots and lots of stuff going on. But here's the farm in action. So let's pretend this pumpkin grew. We'll go back here so I can demonstrate. Right there. Everything harvests just like that, and this would get thrown onto there. But it doesn't look like it made it the first time, so I could get a little bit of losses, which maybe isn't amazing. But as you saw, all 4 of these pistons harvested, which I don't think is a problem. It's because they're all linked to the same line. But yeah, so everything will get thrown down and then pushed into this stream down here. and then moved over this way, all the way into here, and then this will be a bubble column going right up to our collection bin. So that's how everything will be and work, and yep. Now, I'm gonna... Uh-oh, that's not good. I'm gonna probably go ahead and, like, put acacia doors in here so I can still get into here, but I really don't need to be in here at the same time. But yeah, I'll just probably leave them there so I can get in and out. I do need to start collecting up more pumpkins because I don't have a whole lot. So I'm gonna kind of idle around, and as this thing grows, pumpkins, I'll, turn them into seeds. Thankfully, we get 4, I think, from each one, but this is a carved one, so I won't get any seeds from it anymore, I think. But yeah, that's the whole farm, and that's what's going on with it. So I just need to finish my water sources above this block, this block right here, and then I need to decide how I'm going to do that, because I can clearly see in there. I should probably just do orange terracotta. That'll probably be the best. And then I'll have glass in here in case this wasn't clear. So I can kind of look into the thing. I think that could be kind of cool to see. Not my favorite looking thing. Maybe I should get some acacia wood going on in here, but I'm running low on acacia, I believe. But maybe something like that could look a little better. Oh, that'll look better for sure. So I'll probably do something like that. I could strip the logs, but I think the gray might be kind of nice because the whole orange thing is kind of ugly. Over here, it looks cool, in my opinion, because it's a big machine. But right here, an orange random thing in this village of gray buildings, yeah, probably not. Maybe I'll do some stone brick on top even. Wait, technically I don't even need these blocks, right? I could just do slabs or something like that. That could look even better. I just don't want these stairs to get waterlogged, so I don't know. I don't know. I need to get some of this stuff planted, though, before we do the comment of the day, so I'm going to go ahead and just, idle around here and hopefully get some stuff to grow so I can harvest it and start to fill up the farm a little bit before we end the episode. I just recorded my outro, and I realized my mic was off, so you didn't hear anything I said. Whoops. I didn't realize it until I went to add it into the video, so it's been a little bit more time. But what's going on here is my farm is done, and as you just saw, it actually worked, so that's good. I AFK'd around this farm for like probably 20 minutes or so to let all of the plants grow up, which means I was able to, of course, plant all of the plants. I have them all in. Just a few of them need to finish growing, like that one. I think this was the last one I planted. But, yep, just AFK'd in here. So, I needed to double up these panes because I noticed that pumpkins were landing on top of the panes, which was really, really weird. Didn't think that would be possible, but it's really, not that big of an issue. It's in, right? It's fine. So, if my rates aren't good enough, I'll go ahead and double up the farm, which means I'll put a second story down low and send everything up to the same bubble column, which is easy to do. And yeah, but I don't think I'll need to do that because this is what's going on. I have 26 so far, which is pretty good in my opinion. I don't really have a good, reference. Like I said, I think I AFK'd for like 20 or maybe 30 minutes. But yeah, I redesigned this box too. I think that looks really, really nice in my opinion. I was going for like a worn down feel, so that's what's up with the random pillars. But I think that's a pretty good start to Project Pumpkin Pie. We're looking good, so I'm pretty happy about that. But it's time for the comment of the day because it's the end of the episode. So first, we have a brand new block here. Flaming James, thank you very much. If you're interested in this whole block thing, check my Patreon. And today's comment is from Pineapple. So the comment was a question. The question was about the Krusty Krab. Tyne Apple pointed out that this building looks like the Krusty Krab, and I can't unsee it. I really need to de-uglify the outside of this building, and I'm gonna have to keep the Krusty Krab thing in mind now, and maybe try and like round these a little more so it looks, more like the Krusty Krab. But I really liked the comment, and I can't unsee it now. I'm in the Krusty Krab right now. I think I'd be, what character would I be? Tell me who I am down below. Thanks for watching. My name is Waddles. I hope you've enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.